Miscellaneous question. Number 1. PQRS is a parallelogram. P, Q, and R are given. Find the coordinates of S. So we have P, we have Q, and we have R. PQRS is a parallelogram. So S should be somewhere in here. Yeah. If we see that PQ is a horizontal line with a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means to make a parallelogram, so S should be 5 distance from R to the left. So we know that R is 9. The x coordinate of R is 9.4. So that means S should be 9 minus 5, which is 4. So this should be the S. So 4, 4. So the coordinate of S should be 4, 4. Yeah, this is 1 point question. So we just mention the answer. B. Find the coordinates of the midpoint of PR. Okay, we can draw a line. We know that the coordinate of P is negative 4, 0, and R is 9, 4. So the midpoint of PR is, we can just add it, negative 4 plus 9 over 2, and 0 plus 4 over 2. So the answer is equals to 5 over 2, 2. So the midpoint should be around here. Yeah, this is the midpoint. C. Find the equation of the line RS. The equation of line RS. Okay, here RS is a horizontal line, and this is equals to 4. Because the horizontal line has the gradient 0, so MRS is equals to 0. So that means the equation of RS should be, I write here, yeah? Y equals to mx plus c, so it's equals to 0 plus, we can choose one coordinate. I can choose 4. So plus c equals to 4. So c equals to 4. So the equation is y equals to 4. And then D, find the equation of the line QR. Okay, this is QR. So we have to find the gradient. So MQR equals to price over run. So Q coordinate is 1, 0. So MQR is 4 minus 0 over 9 minus 1. So this is equals to 4 over 8 equals to 1 over 2. And again, to make the line equation, we need mx plus c. So the gradient is 1 over 2. And to find c, we can find by using one of the coordinates. I can use q. So I choose q plus c. So this is 0, half, 1 plus c. So c equals to negative half. So the line equation of QR is y equals to half x minus half. E. Calculate the area of the parallelogram. The formula of the area of the parallelogram is base times height. So from the graph, we know that the base length is 5 and the height is 4. Yeah, since it's from 4 to 0. So the area is 5 times 4 equals to 20 no unit. Okay? That's it. This is the answer. Number 2. The diagram shows a rhombus A, B, C, D. The point B and D have coordinates 2, 0, 10 and 6, 2 respectively. And A lies on the x-axis. Okay, because x is on the x-axis, so we can put this as x, 0. Yeah, in x-axis, x-intercept is when y equals to 0. The midpoint BD is M. Find by calculation the coordinates of each M, A, and C. Okay, 6 points here. So we can find M first. M is the midpoint of BD. So we just sum the coordinates of BD. So 2 plus 6 over 2 and 10 plus 2 over 2. So this is equals to 4, 6. And then find A. Okay, how do you find A? A is the x-intercept. So we know that the coordinate is x, 0. So how do we can get x value here? To find x, the only information that we have here is it has equal length. So we can use the equation of the distance between the points, the equation of the length. So how do we find the length AD? So we know that AD is equals to AB. So AD is square root of, we use the Pythagoras theorem. So 6 minus x squared plus delta y is 2 minus 0. So 2 minus 0 squared equals to AB. We use the same formula. So this is 2 minus x squared plus 10 minus 0 squared. Now, we remove the square root by square both sides. So we have 6 minus x squared plus 2 minus 0. Okay, 2 minus 0 is 0. Is 2 squared equals to 2 minus x squared plus 10 squared. Now we need to expand. So 36 minus 12x plus x squared plus 4 equals to 4 minus 4x plus x squared plus 100. So that means we have, we can cancel the x squared here. And then we can have, move the x here, negative 12x plus 4x equals to 4 plus 100 minus 36 minus 4. So it's negative 8x equals to 4 and 4 cancel, so 64. So x equals to negative 8. So the coordinate of A is negative 8, 0. And C. Now, to find C, it's easy. coordinate C. Yeah, we can find, to find C, we can use the information of M. Since this is a rhombus, so M is the midpoint of AC. So that means M is the midpoint of AC. So that means the coordinate M 4,6 equals to -8 plus x divided by 2 and 0 plus y divided by 2. So that means -8 plus x over 2 equals to 4. -8 plus x equals to 8. So x equals to 16. And 6 equals to 0 plus y. This is y. Y over 2. So 12 equals to y. So coordinate C is 16, 12. That's it. Number 3. The diagram shows point A, B, and C lie on the line. Okay, so this is 2y equals to x plus 4. The point A lies on the y-axis, and AB equals to BC. So equal, right? The line from D, tan -3 to B is perpendicular to AC. This is perpendicular. Calculate the coordinates of B and C. 7 marks. B and C. Okay. From the word perpendicular, we can find the gradient. We know that the gradient of AC times gradient of BD should be equals to -1 since they are perpendicular. Can we find gradient AC? Gradient AC can be taken from the line equation. So MAC is taken from 2y equals to x plus 4. So y equals to half x plus 2. So the gradient of AC is half. So this is half. MBD. So we can find MBD. So times MBD equals to -1. So MBD should be equals to -2. Okay. Now we can find A. A is on the y-axis. So it's y-intercept. So that means this is 0, y. The one that we don't know. And because A is on the line BC, so A should satisfy the equation of BC. So we can replace it into the equation. So y equals to x plus 4. So put x equals to 0. So 2y plus 4. 2y equals to 4. Y equals to 2. So A is 0, 2. And then now find B and C. Now we can find the equation of BD. So it's y equals to mx plus c. The gradient of BD is -2 x plus c. And then we can use the coordinate B, 10, -3. So it's -3 equals to -2 times 10 plus c. -3 equals to -20 plus c. So c equals to 17. So equation of BD is y equals to negative 2x plus 17. Now, B is the intersection between AC and BD. So we can do simultaneous equation between equation AC and equation BD. So we have 2y equals to x plus 4 from AC. And we have y equals to 2x negative 2x plus 17 from BD. So we can just replace the y. So 2 times negative 2x plus 17 equals to x plus 4. So it's negative 4x plus 34 equals to x plus 4. Negative 5x equals to negative 30. So x equals to 6. X equals to 6. And then we can find y. Y equals to put x in this equation. So 2y equals to 6 plus 4. 2y equals to 10. Y equals to 5. So y equals to 5. So that means the coordinate of B is 6, 5. Now, how do you find C? So B is the midpoint of AC. This is midpoint of AC. So we can use the same equation. So 6, 5 should be equals to A and C. So A is 0, 2. So 0 plus x over 2. And 2 plus y over 2. So that means 6 equals to 0 plus x over 2. So x equals to 12. And 5 equals to 2 plus y over 2. So 10 equals to 2 plus y equals to 8. So that means C here is 12, 8. Okay, we have the three answers. The coordinates A, B, and C. Number 4. The diagram shows a rectangle ABC. The point A, 0, negative 2, and C, 12, 14. The diagonal BD is parallel to the x-axis. Explain why the y-coordinate of D is 6. We know that BD should be in the middle of AC. So we can find the y-coordinate of D as the midpoint of AC. So midpoint AC in y-coordinate equals to negative 2 plus 14 divided by 2. So equals to 12 over 2 equals to 6. Yeah, the y-coordinate of D is the midpoint of AC. This is I. The x-coordinate of D is H. Okay, this is H, 6. That means B also x, 6. Because they have the same y. Express the gradient of AD and CD in terms of H. Okay, gradient AD. So A and D. So rise is 6 minus negative 2 over run. Run is h minus 0. So equals to 8 over h. Okay, just write it as it is. MCD. CD, so it's rise over run also. So 14 minus 6 over 12 minus h. So it can be simplified 8 over 12 minus h. Okay, we done for number I. Triple I. Calculate the x coordinate of D and B. We have to solve the h. Now, the information that we know is AD and CD is perpendicular. So that means we can use the relationship that MAD times MCD equals to negative 1. So what is MAD and what is MCD? MAD, we have 8 over h. MCD equals to 8 over 12 minus h equals to negative 1. So we can construct the equation here. So I can just move it to the right. So 8 over h. Oh, okay, I just multiply. So 64 over h times 12 minus h equals to negative 1. And then I do the cross multiply. 64 equals to negative h times 12 minus h. So 64 equals to negative 12h plus h squared. H squared minus 12h minus 64 equals to 0. Now we have to solve this quadratic equation. So we solve this. Can we factorize this? So this is h times h, and then what is multiplied into 64? This is h squared, and sums up should be negative 12h. So 64 is 16 times 4. If I do the cross multiply, this is 4h, this is 16h, and to make it negative 12, so I have to negative 16 plus 4. So this is negative and this is positive. So h, this is the answer. H minus 16 and h plus 4. So from here, we can have that h equals to 16 or h equals to negative 4. Now, from the diagram, we know that one h is positive. Yeah, h of D is positive, and the h of B is negative. Because we have two answers, that means the positive should be belongs to D. So the coordinate of D is 16,6. And the point, the coordinate of B should be the negative 1. So it's minus 4,6. Yeah. So from this equation, we can have these two answers directly. Yeah. Solving one quadratic equations give us the answers of these two coordinates. Okay, calculate the x coordinates. So B and D, so this is the x coordinate of B, negative 4, x is negative 4, and D, x equals to 16. That's it. IV. Calculate the area of the rectangle ABCD. So we can find the length of AD and AB. So AD is square root of, so it's for 16, yeah? So 16 minus 0 square plus 6 minus negative 2 square. So this is equals to square root of 16 square plus 8 square. Equals to 256 plus 64 equals to 320. Square root of 320. AB. AB is square root of, the x is negative 4. So negative 4 minus 0 plus 6 minus 2. So equals to square root of 4 square plus 8 square equals to square root of 16 plus 64 equals to square root of 80. So that means the area equals to square root of 320 times square root of 80. So equals to 320 is 80 times 4 times square root of 80. So equals to square root of 80 times square root of 80 is 80. 4 and times square root of 4 is 2. So it's 160. Yeah. This is the answer. Next, number 5. The line L1 passes through the point A and B. The line L2 is parallel to L1. Okay, draw L1, L2, parallel. A 2,5, B 10,9. And pass through the origin. So L2 pass through origin. O. The point C lies on L2 such that AC is perpendicular to A2. Okay, so this is A, this is C, and AC is perpendicular to L2. So perpendicular here. Find the coordinate of C and the distance AC. Okay, so we can find the coordinates of C by finding the equation. We know that C is the intersection between AC and L2. So that means we have to find the equation of AC and L2. To find the equation of AC, we need the gradient of AC. So we find the gradient of AC. So MAC is rise over run that we don't know. We don't know AC. But we know that AC is perpendicular to L1. So we can find the gradient of L1. So ML1 equals to rise over run. So 9 minus 5 over 10 minus 2 equals to 4 over 8. So the gradient of L1 is half. That means gradient of AC should be equals to minus 1 over half equals to negative 2. So that's the gradient of AC. Now, equation of AC, y equals to mx plus c. The gradient is negative 2x plus c. AC pass through A, so I can use the coordinate A, 2, 5. So I put 5 equals to negative 2 times 2 plus c. 5 equals to negative 4 plus c. C equals to 9. So y equals to negative 2x plus 9. This is the equation of AC. And then we have to find the equation of L2. Right here. So L2 is y equals to mx plus c. We note that L2 parallel to L1. So the gradient of L2 will be the same with L1. Equals to half x plus c. So, and then, is there any point passed through line L2? Yes, origin. So we can replace it, 0, half 0 plus c. So c is 0. So that means the equation of L2 is y equals to half x. Now, find the intersection point. So we can solve it simultaneously. So I can make y equals to y. So half x equals to negative 2x plus 9. So I multiplied by 2. So x equals to negative 4x plus 18. So 5x equals to 18. X equals to 3.6. And y equals to, you just replace it, half x, half 3.6 is 1.8. So the coordinate C is 3, 6, 1.8. 3.6, 1.8. That's it. That's coordinate of C. Find the distance AC. So distance AC is the Pythagoras of A to C. So A is 2, 5. So the distance is 3.6 minus 2 square plus 1.8 minus 5 square equals to square root of 1.6 square plus negative 3.2 square. So equals to 3.58. Next, number 6. The diagram shows a rhombus ABCD in which the point A is negative 1, 2, and C 5, 4. And the point B lies on the y-axis. Again, so this is 0, y. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AC. Bisector means it's passed through the midpoint. So we have to find the coordinate of midpoint AC. Yeah, midpoint AC is negative 1 plus 5 over 2, 2 plus 4 over 2. So it's 2, 3. Equation perpendicular bisector of AC. So this is AC. We have the perpendicular, we have the midpoint. And then we need to find the perpendicular line. So that means we have to find the gradient of AC. The gradient AC is rise over run. So it's 4 minus 2 over 5 minus negative 1 equals to 2 over 6, 1 over 3. And the gradient perpendicular to AC is minus 1 over the gradient of AC equals to negative 3. So the equation of the line is mx plus c. The m is negative 3, x plus c, and it passes through the midpoint. Yeah, pass through the bisector. Bisector means pass through the midpoint. So we can just replace the coordinate of midpoint. So it's 3 equals to negative 3 times 2 plus c. 3 equals to negative 6 plus c. So c equals to 9. So the equation is y equals to negative 3x plus 9. I. The coordinates of B and D. Okay, we know that B is y-intercept. B lies on the line BD. This is the equation of BD. We can replace the point B to the equation because B will satisfy the equation. So y equals to negative 3x plus 9. B is 0, y. So y equals to negative 3, 0 plus 9. So y equals to 9. So from here we can have B is 0, 9. D. M is the midpoint of BD. So we can use the midpoint formula. M is 2, 3 is the midpoint of BD. So 0 plus x over 2 and 9 plus y over 2. So that means 2 equals to x over 2, x equals to 4. 3 equals to 9 plus y over 2. 6 equals to 9 plus y equals to negative 3. So that means D is 4, negative 3. The third one, the area of the rhombus is half times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So half times the diagonal is AC and BD. AC times BD. So we have to find AC and BD, the length of AC and BD. So AC is square root of AC. Okay, I put D is 4, negative 3 here. So AC is 5 minus 1 square plus 4 minus 2 square equals to square root of 6 square plus 2 square equals to square root of 40. BD equals to square root of BD. 0 minus 4 square plus 9 minus 3. So equals to square root of 4 square plus 12 square equals to square root of 16 plus 144. Square root of 160. So that means the area is half times square root of 40 times square root of 160. So half square root of 40 and square root of, this is 40 times 4. So half square root 40 times square root 40 is 40 times square root of 4 is 2. So it's 40. Next, 7. The diagram A is the point and B is the point. The line L1 passes through A and is parallel to OB. So the line L1 passes through A parallel to OB. So this is OB, this is parallel. So the gradient should be the same. The line L2 passes through B perpendicular to AB. Okay. The line L1 and L2 meet at C. Find the coordinates of C. So that means intersection point. Yeah? So we have to find the equation of both AC and BC. What do we have? We need the gradient and the coordinates. The coordinates, we have A and B. For the coordinates, we have A and B. For the gradient, we can find the gradient of OB. The gradient of OB is 1 minus 0 over 3 minus 0, since it's passed through the 0, 0, equals to 1 over 3. L1 is parallel to OB, so the gradient of L1 is also 1 over 3. Now we have the gradient, so we can find the equation. L1, so y equals to mx plus c. The gradient is 1 over 3. And it passes through A, so I can replace A. So it's 3 equals to 1 over 3, negative 1 plus c. So 3 equals to minus 1 over 3 plus c. P is equals to 10 over 3. So the equation of the line is y equals to 1 over 3x plus 10 over 3. To find the coordinate of C, we have to find the equation of L2. Now, we know that L2 is perpendicular to AB. So that means we have to find the gradient of AB first. So gradient of AB is equals to 1 minus 3, 3 minus negative 1. So equals to negative 2 over 4, so equals to negative half. That means the gradient of L2 will be equals to minus 1 over negative 1 over 2 equals to 2. So the equation of L2 equals to y equals to 2x plus c. And to find c, we can use coordinate b, 3, 1, because the line L2 passes through b. So it's 1 equals to 2 times 3 plus c. So 1 equals to 6 plus c, c equals to negative 5. So the line L2 equals to 2x minus 5. And then to find c, we just do the simultaneous equation. So y1 equals to y2. So 1 over 3x plus 10 over 3 equals to 2x minus 5. Everything I multiplied by 3 to remove the fraction. I have x plus 10 equals to 6x minus 15. So negative 5x equals to negative 25, x equals to 5. And y, I just put it into the easy one, 2 times 5 minus 5 equals to 5. So that means the coordinate of C is 5, 5. Number 8. 2 points have coordinates 5 and B. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB. So again, bisector means midpoint. So find midpoint, mid AB. So 5 plus 9 over 2, 7 minus 1 over 2. 7 and 3. Perpendicular AB, so find the gradient of AB is negative 1, negative 7, 9 minus 5, minus 8 over 4 equals to minus 2. So the gradient perpendicular to AB is minus 1 over negative 2 equals to half. So find the equation. So y equals to mx plus c. The m is half x plus c. And it passes through the midpoint. So replace the midpoint. 3 equals to half 7 plus c. 3 equals to 7 over 2 plus c. C equals to 6 over 2 minus 7 over 2. So equals to negative 1 over 2. So the equation of the line is y equals to half x minus 1 over 2. That's I. Now, move on to II. The line through C parallel to AB. So there is a line that parallel to AB, A and B, meets the perpendicular bisector of AB at point X. So there is a midpoint here, and then there's a perpendicular bisector. So this is perpendicular to both the lines. Meet at X. So this is X. By calculation, find the distance Bx. So we have to find the distance, the distance of Bx. So that means we have to find the intersection point X. So we have to find the equation of both lines. Since we already have the equation of perpendicular to AB, this one, so we just need to find the equation of this. And where is the point C? The point C is on this line, 1, 2, because the C is through the line parallel to AB. So we can find the equation of the line. Since it's parallel to AB, so the gradient of the line will be equals to gradient of AB, which is equals to negative 2. So y equals to minus 2x plus c, and we can replace the coordinate of c. So 2 equals to negative 2 times 1 plus c. 2 equals to negative 2 plus c, so c equals to 4. So y equals to negative 2x plus 4. So the coordinate of x is the simultaneous equation. So y equals to y. So I can just make half x minus half equals to negative 2x plus 4. And then I multiply everything by 2. So it's x minus 1 equals to minus 4x plus 8. So 5x equals to 9. X equals to 9 over 5. And y equals to negative 2 times 9 over 5 plus 4 equals to negative 18 over 5 plus 20 over 5 equals to 2 over 5. So the coordinate of x equals to 9 over 5, 2 over 5. So the distance of Vx is the Pythagoras of B. B is 9 minus 1. So 9 minus 9 over 5 square plus negative 1 minus 2 over 5 square. So this equals to square root of 7.2 square plus 1.4 square equals to 7.33. Next, number 9. 3 points have coordinates A, B, and C. The perpendicular bisector of AB meets the line BC at T. We draw it first. So this is A, this is B, perpendicular to AB meets the line BC at D. So there's another line BC. At D. Okay, this is midpoint, yeah, M. Find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB in the form of AX plus BY equals to C. Perpendicular bisector of AB. So find the midpoint of AB. 2 plus 8 over 2, 6 plus 10 over 2. 5, 8. And then gradient AB is 10 minus 6 over 8 minus 2. 4 over 6 equals to 2 over 3. That means the gradient of perpendicular, the line perpendicular to AB is minus 1 over MAB. So 2 over 3. Negative 3 over 2. Oh, here is point C. So the equation of the line perpendicular to AB is y equals to mx plus c. So it's negative 3 over 2x plus c. It passes through the midpoint M, so I can replace the coordinate of M. So it's 8 equals to minus 3 over 2, 5 plus c. So c equals to 8 equals to negative 15 over 2 plus c. So 16 over 2 equals to minus 15 over 2 plus c. C equals to 31 over 2. So y equals to minus 3x over 2 plus 31 over 2. And we have to express in this form. So we multiplied everything by 2. So 2y equals to negative 3x plus 31. So 3x plus 2y equals to 31. This is the equation of the perpendicular, the line perpendicular to AB. Find the coordinate of D. D is the intersection point between the line perpendicular to AB and BC. So we have to find the equation of BC. So find the gradient of BC first. So BC here is 0 minus 10 over 6 minus 8. So negative 10 over negative 2 equals to 5. So the gradient is 5 and the equation is y equals to mx plus c. So 5x plus c. It passes through C. I can take C. So 0 equals to 5 times 6 plus C. C equals to negative 13. So the line equation is 5x minus 13. And to find the intersection point, we do the simultaneous equation. I can substitute this into this. So 3x plus 2y, 5x minus 30 equals to 31. So 3x plus 10x minus 60 equals to 31. So 13x equals to 91. So x equals to 7. And y equals to, I just put it there, 5 times 7 minus 30 equals to 5. So D is 7/5. Number 10. The equation of a curve is x squared minus 4x plus 1, and the equation of the line is y plus 2x equals to 9. The curve and the line intersect at the point A and B. The midpoint AB is M. Show that the coordinate of M are 1, 7. Okay, A and B are the intersection point. So we have to do the simultaneous equation between this equation and this equation. We can just replace the y there. So y equals to x squared minus 4x plus 1. So y here equals to 9 minus 2x. So it's 9 minus 2x equals to x squared minus 4x plus 1. So x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals to 0. So it can be factorized. X, this is minus 4 plus 2 equals to 0. So x equals to 4 and x equals to negative 2. And the y coordinates are, when x equals to 4, it's 9 minus 2 times 4, it's 1. When y equals x equals to negative 2, 9 minus 2 negative 2 is 13. So the coordinates 4, 1 and negative 2, 13. The midpoint is 4 minus 2 over 2, 1 plus 13 over 2 equals to 1, 7. Sure, yeah? This is I. And I find the equation perpendicular to the line at midpoint. So from this line, we can have that the gradient is negative 2. The line perpendicular to this line has the gradient of negative 1 over negative 2. So it's half. So the equation is y equals to half x plus c at midpoint. So we can replace the midpoint, 7, half times 1 plus c. So 7 equals to half plus c. So c equals to 13 over 2. So y equals to half x plus 13 over 2. Or we can simplify. 2y equals to x plus 13. So x minus 2y equals to plus 13 equals to 0. This is the equation. Triple I. This line cuts the curve at P and Q. Find the coordinate of P and Q, and hence find the distance Pn. Okay. This line cuts the curve. So we can find the intersection between this line and the curve. Again, y equals to x squared minus 4x plus 1. And we can replace the x now. So it's 2y minus 13. So y equals to 2y minus 13 squared minus 4 2y minus 13 plus 1. So y equals to 4y squared minus 52y plus 169 minus 8y plus 52 plus 1. So we can simplify 4y squared minus 53 minus 8 minus 61y, and then plus 222 equals to 0. And we can find the y using the quadratic formula of 61 plus minus square root of 4 or 61 squared minus 4 times 4 times 122 over 2 times 4. So the y value equals to 61 plus minus square root of 169 over 8. So 61 plus 13 over 8, or y equals to 61 minus 13 over 8. So equals to 74 over 8. It's 9.25 or 6. This is the answer. The y coordinates. We need the coordinates of P and Q. X here is, we can just replace to this 2y minus 13. So 2 times 9.25 minus 13 equals to 5.5. And this one, 2 times 6 minus 13 is negative 1. So the coordinate is 5.5 and 9.25, negative 1 and 6. Okay, which one is P? Because we need to find Pm. P is smaller than Q. So we know that negative 1 is smaller than 5.5. So this is P. So that means Pm, the distance is, what is M again? The midpoint, 1,7. So it's negative 1 minus 1 squared plus 6 minus 7 squared equals to square root of 2 squared plus 1 squared, square root of 5. 11. The diagram shows the curve and the line of y equals to 2x intersecting. Find distance AB. So we have to find the intersection points A and B. So do the simultaneous equation. So y equals to y, so x equals to 2x5 plus 3x cubed. So we can simplify 2x5 plus 3x cubed minus 2x equals to 0. We factorize x, and this is 2x4 plus 3x squared minus 2 equals to 0. So this is, so we can factorize this. 2x squared, x squared. Yeah. So 2x squared, and then it should be 2 multiplied 2, and then sums up 3x squared. This is 2x4, yeah? 2 is only 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. So for x squared and x squared to become positive, positive and negative. So negative, positive. So minus 1 and plus 2. That means x equals to 0, or 2x squared minus 1 equals to 0. So 2x squared equals to 1, x squared equals to half. So x equals to plus minus square root of half. Or x squared plus 2 equals to 0 from the last factor. So x squared equals to minus 2, that's impossible, not applicable. So that means the coordinate here is negative square root of half, and the coordinate here is positive square root of half. And the y coordinate, so we can just find for x equals to square root of half, the y is, we can put into this one, 2x, 2 square root of half. Okay, square root of half is 1 over 2 square root of 2. So y equals to 2 times half square root of 2 equals to square root 2. So this coordinate b is half square root of 2 and root 2. For a, x is negative square root of half, so it's negative square root of half square root of 2. So it's negative half square root of 2. Y is 2x. So 2 times negative half square root 2. So it's negative square root 2. So a is negative half square root 2 and negative square root 2. Find the distance AB. So AB is the square root of half square root 2 minus half square root 2 square plus square root 2 minus square root 2 square equals to square root 2 square plus 2 square root 2 square root, yeah? So it's square root of 2 plus 8, square root of 10. That's it.